Hello and welcome to Rose Plays, Season 13, Episode 79. As always, I'm your host, Ori Moonrose, and today we continue the Let's Play of Dragon Age Inquisition on the Nightmare difficulty. In the Exalted Plains, and, well, so here to open it up. I figured it was time talk to people again and find out what's going on with Dorian because, well, Dorian.
There is a rumor being circulated.
What's that?
The intent may be slanderous, but it suggests that you and Ambassador Josephine are...
Are what?
romantically involved.
Yeah, you're jealous?
Are you asking because you're jealous?
I was simply concerned, nothing more.
I don't kind of believe that.
For your reputation and that of the Inquisition, I'll happily leave the matter in your hands.
Like your advice.
Do you have any advice for me?
We must root out the Red Templars. They form the bulk of Corypheus's forces.
That's enough for now.
Another time, then.
She's not happy. Flirting with her, that would make sense, though.
We'll see. I suppose you're right. Our heroes strode the winding road,
Can I help you?
Oh.
See you later, Bull. Nice talking with you.
I swore he just said, I'll see you later, Paul, not Bull. That'd be funny on its own, wouldn't it? I'll see you later, Paul. I'm the Iron Bull. Sure you are.
Sir Lordy Bloomers.
That's seriously what you're gonna call me.
I'll be back if I need you.
Trust me, I'm not gonna need you if you can call me Sir Lordy Bloomers. Alright, so let's see.
He is quiet behind the noise. The little bottle makes him shake, but he tests the chains.
Nothing.
So, Cole.
Mice like?
Do mice all...
That was for the cats.
Yeah, you're still repeating yourself.
Mint makes the cats dance and play.
I'll talk to you.
I don't think I've ever... because I'm not willing to,
Stop bouncy.
I'll ask around again tomorrow.
In a hurry, sir.
Thank you.
Of course.
let's do this the good old-fashioned way. Whee! Doesn't even bother me anymore. Not at all. Alright, let's do it. Not enough. Screw you. Oh well. Oh god, what now, Blackwall? You're sitting. Oh.
What do you think of the Inquisition?
I just know that you could shake this world to its foundations if you willed it.
We should return to...
As you wish. You are, after all, in charge.
True, but just kinda let it go. Varric, even though it decided I'm not gonna show you Varric.
Inquisitor.
What? Okay. I thought so. Fool.
Inquisitor.
I'm not falling for that again. Go screw yourself. Stormtrooper! 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 Go yourself.
What can I do for you, Inquisitor?
I've read your tale of the champion.
Anything new here?
And I have a few questions.
That's a pretty common reaction. Go ahead.
That's all I had.
Carry
I
on.
thought you were going to tell me more.
Looking for someone to talk your ear off? I think I can oblige.
What are your thoughts on the Inquisition?
Nothing.
If there's anybody out there who hasn't joined the Inquisition, they're hiding under a rock.
True.
Did you want to take over for Eldon? I think we might be able to conquer it just by looking east.
Probably. How about
I think
Josephine?
Josephine is handling the job of ambassador.
If this Inquisition thing doesn't work out, I may hire her to deal with the Merchants Guild. She'd own them before breakfast.
Good to know.
Back to work, then. Looking for someone to talk your ear off? I think I can oblige.
Personal question.
Can I ask you something, Varric?
You want to talk about me? I'm flattered.
You won't be.
Also inclined toward extravagant lies.
And that's all for now.
Thanks, Varric.
No problem.
Alice, where'd you go?
Good afternoon.
And tell me about your journeys.
I'd like to hear more about what you saw in your exploration of the Fade.
I think I have shared everything of note. I should spend some time encountering more stories.
Should.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
I can't have any fun. Okay, so... Bitch, now that I think about it, we still gotta do his side quest. Whoopsie doodles.
Inquisitor,
That's all.
That's all for now.
should you require anything, I'll be here.
There you will. I'll be the Queen of England. Actually, I may be. Depending on where this takes place. Let's talk to Dorian, the important one. Didn't say it was optional. I'm not gonna keep it from him. That'd be wrong.
Watch you roam Skyhold all day.
I can't hear you. The crows won't shut up.
On your followers. Why don't they come to you? Feed you grapes. Rub your shoulders. I suppose it's more fun this way. For me, I mean. You're rather strapping.
You could say the same of you.
I've noticed you're rather strapping yourself.
Of course you have. That only takes eyes.
Luckily, I have those.
You do. A rather fetching pair.
But I am dating
At
Josephine.
any rate,
I'm just
you
flirting
didn't
with
pass
everybody
by
still to be
Tina
nice.
Thorne. Something on your mind?
Tell me about Alexis.
You said Alexius was a mentor of yours.
He was my patron, sponsoring me to the higher levels of the Circle of Magi. In return, my successes were his. I had a lot of successes, naturally. Alexius was most pleased. He and I used to talk over brandy about the corruption, how we could one day make real change in the Imperium.
And then I made him...
Gave up. He stopped trying.
Why?
Why did he give up?
On a journey to Hosburg, a Darkspawn raid killed his wife and sickened his son.
Does that make sense? What happened to his son now?
He hadn't been there, you see. Alexius was convinced he could have protected them. The guilt tore him up. I helped him with his research for a while, and then we drifted apart.
I'm sorry.
That must have been difficult.
Back then, I was furious. I told him to snap out of it, move on. I thought I had all the answers. Later, I regretted my hasty words. But we didn't speak again until he approached me for the Venatori. Too much pride, I suppose. Plus, I was busy drinking. One must have priorities.
Thinking first, apparently.
I don't think that's it. You felt guilty because you couldn't help him.
I gotta agree.
Whatever you. I had a choice, you see. Wallow in self-pity or get away while I could. At any rate, he's fallen so low, I doubt he'll ever get up.
Well, considering I, basically took out a piece of his brain, yeah! Yep.
Dorian, there's a letter you need to see.
A letter? Is it a naughty letter? A humorous proposal from some Antivan dowry?
I don't know. Define your definition of naughty.
From my father. And what does Magister Hallwood want, pray tell?
A meeting.
Show me this letter. I know my son? What my father knows of me would barely fill a thimble. This is so typical.
Need to go.
I bet this retainer is a henchman, hired to knock me on the head and drag me back to Tevinter.
This could be the Venatori. Lure us somewhere remote, then an ambush.
Perhaps. Although this does look like my father's penmanship.
Guess that's positive.
Could he have joined the Venatori? No, that can't. Well, anything is possible.
You tell
Let's
me.
go. Let's meet this so-called family retainer. If it's a trap, we escape and kill everyone. You're good at that. If it's not,
Okay,
we
but
send the man
how?
back to my father with a message that he can stick his alarm in his wit's end.
There seems to be bad blood between you and your family.
Interesting turn of phrase. But you're correct. They don't care for my choices, nor I for theirs.
Because you wouldn't get married? Because you left?
That too.
Okay.
I think you should meet with this retainer. Find out what your family wants.
I didn't ask what you thought, did I?
Ouch.
That was unworthy. I apologize.
All right, I
There'd be
forgive
no
you.
harm in hearing what this man of my father's has to say. If I don't like it, however, I want to leave.
That's fine. Fair enough.
That works for me.
I wonder how much my father paid this man to wait around just in case I showed. We'll find out
fortune.
soon enough.
Not a problem. But I do have a few things I gotta do first. That not being one of them, apparently.
At your service, my lord.
Any updates?
Anything I should know?
I've nothing to report at the moment.
Alright, carry on then.
To your work.
We're gonna accomplish something this episode. That I still promise. Who are you?
Of course. You are a quick study, Knight Enchanter.
Okay. Oh.
You need something, my dear.
Let's talk about our friend.
What are your thoughts about the others in the Inquisition?
Oh, still nothing new.
I find that peculiar.
Yeah, maybe. I'm gonna go make out with Josephine.
Your worship.
A pleasure.
I came to see if I could steal you away for a few minutes for myself.
Oh, goodness. Quickly then, before anyone needs something from us.
Alright. I can deal with that. Alright, now that I got some kisses from my lady, yep. Alright, let's go see what this is all about. Yeah, as I grab something. Huh. That's nice. Alright, awesome. Someone would like to know why I choose the party I choose. Well, very simple. It's an easy build that's supposed to help get through nightmare difficulty. Plus, I do like Cassandra, and I do like Blackwall. I usually was a rogue, so it's different. But having two magicians also help, too. Kind of a lot of shield and guarding, honestly.
There must be something here.
There is. Oh. That's nice. The battery is low and is going to die. I might have to go out and change it. So I apologize for this when it dies again. If it dies.
I'm joining up soon, Your Worship. Thank you for all you've done.
You're welcome.
Good day.
This is going to go very interesting. Legend of the Three Sisters, Book 1. The Crows and Queen Magarin, and Legends of the Three Sisters, Book 3. But, apparently no Book 2. Because, screw you. Aww. Yes. The batteries are low. I'm going to have to change them. I love this.
Uh-oh, nobody's here. This doesn't bode well.
Dorian.
Dorian.
Father.
Oh! The retainer's actually his father?
So the whole
Who looks
story
younger
about the
than
family
him.
retainer was just, what? A smokescreen?
Then you were told. I apologize for the deception, Inquisitor. I never intended for you to be involved.
Of course not. Magister Parvus couldn't come to Skyhold and be seen with the dread Inquisitor. What would people think? What is this exactly, Father? Ambush? Kidnapping? Warm family
What a
reunion?
warm kidnapping ambush.
This is how it has always been.
You went through all of this to get Dorian here. Talk to him.
Yes, Father. Talk to me. Let me hear how mystified you are by my anger.
Dorian, there's no need to.
I prefer the company of men. My father disapproves.
Walk away.
I'll need you to explain that.
Did I stutter? Men and the company thereof as in sex. Surely you've heard of it.
I had a suspicion. No one at all.
You've never been with a woman? Or wanted to?
Not to my recollection. Don't get me wrong, they're wonderful. They're just not for me. That's not so beyond belief, is it?
Suppose
This
not.
display is uncalled for.
No, it is called for. You called for it by luring me here.
This is not what I wanted.
What did you want?
I'm never what you wanted, Father. Or had you forgotten?
That's a big concern in Tevinter, then?
Only if you're trying to live up to an impossible standard. Every Tevinter family is intermarrying to distill the perfect mage, perfect body, perfect mind, the perfect leader. It means every perceived flaw, every aberration is deviant and shameful. It must be hidden.
I have a joke, but I'm not going to say it.
So that's what all this is about? Who you sleep with?
That's not all it's about.
Dorian, please. If you'll only listen to me.
Why? So you can spout more convenient lies?
No, I'm just as concerned.
He taught me to hate blood magic. The resort of the weak mind. Those are his words. But what was the first thing you did when your precious heir refused to play pretend for the rest of his life? You tried to change me.
I
feel like I should leave.
For you.
You wanted the best for you. Your fucking legacy.
Wow.
Anything for that.
I'm just going to walk out this door, please.
Don't leave it like this, Dorian. You'll never forgive yourself.
Tell me why you came.
If I knew, I would drive you to the Inquisition.
You didn't. I joined the Inquisition because it's the right thing to do.
Suppose.
I had a father who would have known that.
Once, I had a son who trusted me. A trust I betrayed.
Ooh.
I only wanted to talk to him, to hear his voice again, to ask him to forgive me.
I leave now? This seems like it's gonna get boom chicka bow wow. I don't care if they're family. Apparently I'm out. Peace. If the ends are rocking, don't come a knocking. Also, if the ends are rocking, I don't want you back in the party. Just no. So, what now? Can I go back to the Exalted Plains and do, something? Okay. I suppose this begun where we ended it. Or ended where we
we're
begun
alike. Too much pride. Once I would have been overjoyed to hear him say that. Now I'm not certain. I don't know if I can forgive him.
They do exactly.
He tried to change you.
Out of desperation. I wouldn't put on a show, marry the girl, keep everything unsavory, private and locked away. Selfish, I suppose. Not to want to spend my entire life screaming on the inside. He was going to do a blood ritual. Alter my mind. Make me acceptable.
Wow.
I found out. I left.
Worked?
Can blood magic actually do that?
Maybe. It could also have left me a drooling vegetable. It crushed me to think he found that absurd risk preferable to scandal. Part of me has always hoped he didn't really want to go through with it. If he had, I can't even imagine the person I would be now. I wouldn't like that, Dorian.
True. Are you alright?
Are you all right?
No, not really.
Sorry to hear.
Thank you for bringing me out there. It wasn't what I expected, but it's something. Maker knows what you must think of me now, after that whole display.
You're brave.
I think you're very brave.
Brave?
It's not easy to abandon tradition and walk your own path.
I should know.
At any rate, time to
Highly
drink
approved.
myself into a stupor. It's been that sort of day.
I'll come
me
join you.
sometime, if you've a mind.
I will. You need it. And I think we do too.
You're doing.
I'm being clucked at by a hen, evidently.
Don't play the fool with me, young man.
If I wanted to play the fool, I could be rather more convincing, I assure you.
Your glib tongue does you no credit.
You'd be surprised at the credit my tongue gets me, Your Reverence.
I'm out. We're going back here, thank you. I think we will end it by delivering the letters. Wasn't much this episode, but hey, we're getting somewhere slowly. Okay. I am just very curious if this controller is going to die and make me have to go out and get it with less than a minute to the show left. It will. Because that is how this works. Haven, the Dale, and Rise. Alright, sure. Well, next episode for sure, we at least continue the Exalted Plane. Maybe finish it soon. Maybe not. Probably not. It died, didn't it? Yep. I will be right back, just at the end, like I told you. Hey, and I have returned and destroyed the back of my set. Hey. Now let's try to or figure out where I'm going. Here you both.
Please, move along.
Of course.
Cleaning up takes longer than anything else. Hope those dead things don't come back.
Have you found anything yet?
Yes, I found some of your fallen. In fact, I found all of your fallen.
Effects of your fallen soldiers.
This will mean much to loved ones left behind. I cannot thank you enough.
Yay. Hey, we influenced stuff. That's awesome. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I'm sure. It seems like next episode, we're going to try to take out this stuff. See if it works. Or just... Yeah, alright, so, what did we learn today? Things get awkward when you bring Dorian into the mix with his father. That bot covers it. So, come back next time where we'll be less touchy-feely and more attacky. I don't want to be here. So remember, keep gaming, never give up, and Dorian likes the company of men. My character might be too dense to realize that, though he's been flirting with them.